Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Western Wayne Wrestling. Joining us is senior 138-pounder Marod Dobrzyn. Well, Marod, you're a senior. This is it for you. Upcoming districts, I know you're probably pretty excited about that. Tell us about your year so far at Western Wayne.
My year at Western Wayne, it's been a pretty great year. Individually, for a team, we had a little bit of ups and downs. But all in all, it's been a really great ride and a really great journey as being part of the Western Wayne Wildcat Wrestling team.
Well, you mentioned that journey and the tradition at Western Wayne has been absolutely fantastic with Dante Terenzio, the head coach. Tell us what it's like to be a wrestler under Coach Terenzio.
It's a really great feeling. The atmosphere in the room, it's just a lot of fun. There's a serious side, and then there's a fun side, and I really enjoy working with Coach Dante Terenzio. He's a real great guy.
Marod, when you talk about the family environment there at Western Wayne, you guys kind of getting in there, you punch the clock, you work hard, you get out, and then you spend some time doing the stuff you're supposed to do as a wrestler, eating right, and make sure you're hydrated. Talk about what the intensity level is like in the room.
The intensity level, it's up there. It's a really high intensity level. The workouts we do every day, they just get us in shape for a competition.
How about some of your teammates that you're around? Talk about some of the competition guys that you're working with in the room, whether they're a little lighter than you, a little heavier than you, just so you guys are trying to get better every day.
Well, sometimes I'll work with a lighter guy, for example, James Malloy and George Mersage, and sometimes I'll work with a heavier guy, like, for example, Joe Tefano or Derek Sawyer. And the reason why I do that is just because sometimes they help me with things I need, and sometimes I help them with things they need to kind of bounce off each other.
Rod, going into the district wrestling individual championships, which are coming up, talk about what you need to do to be successful. Is it kind of wrestle your own match? Is it to try to elevate your game a little bit? Because it's going to be pretty intense.
The key things that I feel that I need to do is wrestle my own match and also elevate my game. I need to stay relaxed and calm and focused, and I also need to push the action. I can't wait for someone to make a mistake. I have to go out there and push the action and look for an opening.
Rod, your strengths as a wrestler. Talk about what you pride yourself on, whether it's being in better shape than anybody else, being real tactical, knowing some moves, or is it doing a lot of things with your heart, just trying to have some of that pride that you have, whether it's from your family or from the team itself, and give it your all?
My strength is more of my pride and my heart for the team and for the sport and for the competition and what we're competing for.
Marod Dobrzyn joining us here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Marod, let's talk about some of the other activities you do at the school. You do a little bit of track and field. Tell us about the events that you compete in.
Yes, sir. During track and field, I compete in the 800-meter event. I really enjoy that event during the track season. It's a combination of a distance event, and it's also a combination of a sprinting event. So I feel it combines the best of the both worlds, for the sprinting aspect and the distance aspect of the sport.
That I guess you like torture. That's one of those events that kind of pulls at you on both ends, as you said. Some sprinting, some distance. That's a tough event. So I give you applause on doing the 800 on track and field, that's for sure. How about the camaraderie you have with track and field? You guys had a really nice year last year, and there's really some fantastic athletes.
The camaraderie that we have as a team, and it's just really amazing. We're all there helping each other out. We're giving each other advice. It's just a lot of fun. During the relays, we're cheering each other on for that baton to come around, and and off to the next guy, and it's just a really great atmosphere.
Rod, let's move along and talk about your future endeavors. Tell us about what you're looking forward to doing coming fall here of 2016.
Well, sir, during the fall, I'm planning on going to Luzerne County Community College, and I'm planning on majoring in a electrical career path or field. I heard of the field by a family of mine, a godfather, and it sparked my interest, and I read more about it, and I got told more about it, and I've been working on a career path in school, and I find it really fun going to.
It's a lot of need right now in that field, and a lot of other trades that people don't realize that there's a lot of needs for as well. How about your family itself? Talk about the support you get, whether it's for your studies or for sports. Who's out there rooting for you?
I have a lot of support behind my family. My mother, Marod Dobrzyn, and my father, Michael Dobrzyn. They're both teachers, so on the studying aspect, I kind of get a lot of it. They're always constantly telling me about grades and how they're important, and they make sure that I'm not slipping in school. And if I am slipping in school, which I shouldn't be, I hear about it. So.
Well, they're getting the most out of you, that's for sure, Marod. And you're doing the job both in track and field, of course, on the wrestling mat, and what you're doing in school. And we wish you the very best of luck in your future endeavors in that electrical field, all right?
Thank you, sir.
Marod Dobrzyn, a senior at Western Wayne High School here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.